Now you can use a saw to cut this excess off. I find it easier and faster to take a pair of scissors to it. You can accidentally cut into the bezel with a saw. It's almost impossible to do it with a pair of scissors. That's what it looks like now. And you can see it's pretty much trimmed up. What we'll do is we'll take a fine flat bastard file and we're going to roll it like this over the piece, and this will remove that last little bit of metal protruding beyond the bezel wire from the flat sterling. We'll go all the way around the thing, and then when we're done with the file, we'll take some 400 sandpaper to it. One important thing about doing this is you never want to file it flat. You always want to roll it. That way you never take a gouge out of this thing. You want to roll this as you go on the file. If you're like me and you haven't used the saw for a long time, this is a much safer way of doing it. You won't accidentally cut into the bezel this way as you could with a saw. So this procedure, I've done it both ways. This way is a little more forgiving. And there you go. So now we'll take some 400 grit sandpaper and finish this off. Now if you don't have a very fine file, you may want to go after this with a little higher grit sandpaper first, like 120, and then 220, 320, 400 if you've got a file that kind of puts a good dimple in it. But I've got an extraordinarily fine big flat bastard file. It works real well. 400 sandpaper cleans it right up. There's not a scratch one to be seen on this. And that's it. There we go.